Next, to introduce the editor of Hanggang sa Muli and her publishing company is Ms. Pixie Carpo.
I was told I could probably have my say in 300 words or less. But I have a hot topic, so I'm going to be a bit more generous with my words. You see, I have a few insights on the importance of the book we are celebrating today, as well as significant information about its publisher. I believe Hanggang sa Muli strikes deep into the Filipino-American psyche. It's nostalgic, it's sentimental, sometimes haunting, and in the end, memorable because it's about our struggle to reconcile two worlds and find our true place. I know how that is. I've lived much of my life in this country, and I still commute emotionally between San Francisco and Manila, sometimes on a daily basis. Believe me, I've earned thousands of frequent flyer miles traveling that way. I think Hanggang sa Muli is important because it paves the way for other Filipinos who move to foreign shores to write similar books because they too have their own poignant stories to tell. And finally, the book speaks to all readers because it deals with a universal theme, displacement. You know, we sometimes find ourselves caught between two loves, two homes, two directions, and we wonder, in the process, what it is we found in exchange for what we've lost. Like the rest of us, Reni has learned a universal truth. Sometimes, something has to end for something new to begin. Reni Roxas came to the United States in the 80s, and like myself, with the same purpose to be independent and free to choose her own destiny. In Manila, as some of us here know from experience, life is secure and rather predictable. After Reni obtained a master's degree in telecommunication from Syracuse University, she then lived and worked for several publishing companies in New York City until her return to Manila in 1991. That year, Reni started Tahanan Books, which for the next 17 years specialized in publishing books for Filipino families, schools, and libraries. Building on a foundation of high quality, Tahanan went on to win the National Book Award 8 times. Over the years, the company also packaged books for UNICEF, Museo Pambata Foundation, and the Asian Rice Foundation. By the time Reni came back to the U.S., arriving in Seattle in April of 2008 with her 2 sons, Reni had a mission. She wanted to extend the readership of Tahanan Books outside of the Philippines to North America. And she especially wanted to expand her publishing sphere to include books that would interest the Filipino-American audience, readers eager to know more about their home country, their cultural heritage, and their past. In 2010, she published A for Adobo, an alphabet of Filipino food. I call it her first crossover book, followed by the publication of Hanggang sa Muli in December 2011. And I'm happy to announce a third book project is already in progress. This time, it is not aimed at your heart, but at your stomach. The Filipino Table Abroad is written by 2 Seattle-based chefs, Ed and Vicky Salgado Villacorta, and it's scheduled for publication next year. For Reni Roxas, tonight it is Hanggang sa Muli and beyond. Before I conclude, I'd like to add a final comment. Not only do Reni and I have the same cultural DNA, we also belong to the same family. Her late mother, Ditas, was my oldest sister, so I am justifiably proud and deeply honored to be here tonight to introduce the creator and editor of Hanggang sa Muli and the publisher of Tahanan Books. Let's welcome Reni Roxas.